We sent Jason over to Iraq, and it's not against his will. He's former military intelligence and can handle himself in situations like this. And it has been an eye-opening experience. We've gone over because the special forces have now moved into Mosul, and there's ongoing fighting to get ISIS out. He was traveling through ISIS tunnels, which are going to be amazing to see when he brings back the footage. But Jason is with us now. Are you back to safety, or are you still in harm's way, Jason?
I just made it back. They don't allow anyone near the front lines once it starts getting dark over here. And it feels like it gets dark here around 3 p.m. It gets dark here incredibly early. But, yeah, we just now made it back, and we're all safe and sound.
Okay. And tell me your experience yesterday. What did you find? Where did you go?
So it was an interesting day. It might have been one of my more interesting days in doing some of these reports. I got a big lesson in, I don't know how to put it, Iraqi and Kurdish politics. We stepped off to go down to the Mosul front early this morning. We had to make our way through multiple different Kurdish checkpoints. Those went fine. Got down to where all of a sudden they do a handoff, a switchover. And then it becomes the country of Iraq, their armed forces. They start controlling checkpoints down to Mosul after a while. So we made our way through multiple different Iraqi ones. So we got to the last one. And we're waiting in a long line. We start driving up. There's a Facebook Live of part of this on theblaze.com right now where I was doing a report. But all of a sudden we heard multiple airstrikes really close, and mortars were going off very close. It was pretty chaotic. And they halted all the traffic going in, and all of a sudden about 30 to 40 ambulances started driving away from Mosul back towards us, going towards the hospital. And the moment that happened, there was a whole line of foreign press that were trying to get through, but they halted everybody. And we went to go inquire on what was going on, and they said, well, they're halting all foreign press. They don't want any foreign press going into up to Mosul at the time. And we were like, why? At first it was just foreign press. Then it was just no press whatsoever. Well, we did some investigating, and they stopped allowing press in because the Iraqi government, I had heard they were doing this, is trying to suppress how the actual battle is going. If it's going badly, they don't let anybody report on it. Today was a very, very bad day for the Iraqi army. They would not give us any casualty numbers. They wouldn't even confirm casualties. But I at least counted 30 to 40 ambulances drive away. It was a very chaotic scene in Mosul today.
So you didn't get a chance to find any of the people who are banding together yet?
So we didn't get a chance to talk to them. We didn't even get a chance to actually go to the one point that we were supposed to go to. But we did talk to the head information minister. He actually came down just to speak to me and my fixer. And he came down to talk to us. The rest of the press were pretty angry that he came down to talk to us. But we spoke to him for a while. We told him what we wanted to do. And he was actually very intrigued. So he's going to make an exception for us on Sunday. He's going to actually pick us up in some armored vehicles, and he's going to pick us up only. You can only be able to see this on GlennBeck.com and The Blaze. No other press is being allowed into Mosul, so we'll be the only foreign press that will actually get into Mosul on Sunday. So that was good news. We turned around and we wanted to follow along still within the Peshmerga-controlled zones. And we were going to go towards these tunnels that we had talked about the other day. And we started going off in that direction. And again, we got closed down again because ISIS started pushing from another direction. And again, 2 Cobra gunships, U.S. Cobra gunships moved in and started firing about 500 meters away from us. They dropped some more JDAMs that look like big, large bombs dropped from like F-18s. And they halted us again. We actually had to take shelter and went into a Peshmerga fort. And we waited there with them. They were awesome. They fed us, and we kind of hunkered down for a little bit. I told them that I wanted to see those tunnels, and they actually took us to those tunnels. Not only that, but they showed us, they had just about 2 weeks ago took this area back from ISIS. And it was a bomb factory, and it was a tunnel building fabrication plant. This was amazing, Glenn. I've never seen anything like this. I got pictures of this and video of this. They crafted these, like, I don't know how to describe it. It looks like it's a wheel axle hooked onto a V8 engine, and on the front of it, there's the wheel of the car, but then they welded on teeth, like iron teeth, onto the end of this thing. They would fire that up, and that's how it drills into the rock and the ground. And that's how they made these huge tunnels. I've never seen anything like this.
Unbelievable.
It's unreal. The access to these, you drive into a garage, you go into a garage. Inside the garage, they would shut the door, and they drill down through the floor, through the foundation, and that's where they continue on down into the ground. It goes down. It goes down at an angle for at least, I would say, 50 feet. It's way below the ground, and then it continues on towards wherever they need to go.
Anybody have any idea? Anybody have any idea if all of the tunnels are even known? Do they think that they've found most of them, all of them, some of them?
No, they don't know, and they haven't cleared through all these tunnels. There was a couple tunnels where they let us walk down a certain ways, but they said we can't go any further. And I was like, you haven't cleared these? And they said, no, we couldn't clear them. It wasn't safe enough. We don't even know how many people are going to be on the other end. So what they did was they took a ton of tires. This was about 2 weeks ago. They took a bunch of tires and they burned the tires to smoke them out and push them the other direction. I mean, that's the only reassurance we had that ISIS wasn't basically right there when we walked down. I mean, they're still
finally an actual report of smoking them out. We've been hearing that since 9/11. This is the first time I've actually seen we're smoking them out. Jason, I can't wait to see what you're bringing home, and we're doing a special on the Blaze, are we not? When you come back?
Yes, we are.
Okay, good. Yes. So you'll be able to see all of this, and please do everything you can on Sunday, and thank the information minister for letting us do this, but please do everything you can to find those Sunnis, Shias, Christians, and Yazidis that are coming together and working side by side voluntarily to stop ISIS. It's a really remarkable story for coming together. Thank you so much.
You bet.
Appreciate it. You bet. Bye-bye. Please keep him in your prayers, if you will.